Tonight, much of the country is watching a congressional baseball game that probably would have gone unnoticed.
Lawmakers took the field one day after House Majority Whip Steve Scalise and 3 others were shot by a gunman at a Republican practice.
Tonight's first pitch thrown out by Capitol Police Officer David Bailey, who was injured while confronting the shooter. TV 1055's Brian Conybeare is live at Nationals Park in Washington, D.C., where the game is going on as planned. Brian.
An obvious show of unity inside Nationals Park tonight, guys, and it was an absolutely amazingly emotional scene inside the ballpark. Democrats and Republicans coming together as one in the wake of that apparently politically motivated shooting yesterday. The turnout here simply tremendous. An emotional ovation after the national anthem inside Washington Nationals Park as the annual Congressional baseball charity game got underway. President Donald Trump addressing the crowd by video.
By playing tonight, you are showing the world that we will not be intimidated by threats, acts of violence, or assaults on our democracy.
Outside, extra security was in place, including bomb-sniffing dogs. Vendors had their boxes of hats, shirts, even water checked by Capitol Police and the D.C. bomb squad. Every fan had to go through metal detectors and have their bags searched on the way in because no one wanted a repeat of what happened Wednesday morning. A gunman opened fire as the Republican congressional team practiced in Alexandria, Virginia, hurting 4 people, including Congressman Steve Scalise of Louisiana, who remains in critical condition after undergoing 3 surgeries. New York Congressman Hakeem Jeffries wearing a Brooklyn Cyclones jersey and a U.S. Capitol Police hat in honor of the brave officers wounded during the shooting. But he says both teams will also tip their caps to their injured colleague.
At some point during the game, we'll actually put on LSU hats in honor of our friend and colleague, Steve Scalise, who represents the great state of Louisiana and is LSU through and through. He can't be here today, but he'll be here in spirit through our hats.
Outside the Capitol building earlier today, security was also very evident. Long Island Congressman Peter King saying the incident is a wake-up call to tone down the divisive politics plaguing our country.
Both sides should lower the rhetoric a bit. Listen, I love a good political fight. Nothing wrong with hard fighting, but the level it's reached where we're talking about beheading and we're talking about demonstrations turning into violence, that's not part of the American scene.
Carl Ships and his daughter were so moved by the shooting, they came to the game with homemade signs reading, "No more violence."
2 nights ago, we weren't going to come. We didn't even know it existed. And then this awful thing happened.
The one big silver lining here, the shooting incident dramatically increased ticket sales. So far, they've already raised more than $1 million for local charities. That is double what this game made last year. Reporting from Washington Nationals Park in D.C., Brian Conybeare, TV 1055.
Brian, thank you. And for